Imagine.
Welcome to Never Done Projects, where we are just a silly little YouTube channel. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and consider joining the member on the wall and out by the road for only $4.99 a month.
Hello everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry about last night. We just could not make it back in time. So David said I'm the first or the second one on or the other. He showed to be the first. Cootie said, "Hey Pops." Hello Cootie. David said, "I like how it starts off." Thank you. Cootie says, "Hope everything was all right yesterday." Yes, we got a hold of the skid steer. I've been trying to get a hold of, and well, all I had to do was ask, and he let me come get it. And right before I started to leave, I had a customer come in, and it took longer than I anticipated with the customer. So the time I got done with the customer and then we got the skid steer, we just wasn't gonna make it back in time. So we didn't get back here to. It was probably around 9 o'clock when we got back here, and we still had to do the video. But yes, everything's good. We got the skid steer. I've already removed about 10 trees out there where Randy got hurt last year. So I got to do a little bit of work on the bucket. I kind of broke a piece off the bucket, or broke a piece on the bucket, so I got to weld it back. So I'll do that in the morning. Hornby said, "I have a feeling that I will sleep well tonight." I hope you do. I hope I do too, to be honest with you. I was sleeping good this morning, I know that. And I didn't want to get out of bed. And I had a dance recital to go to for Addie, and on the way back I was trying to do my stops to try to get everything going that I needed to get stuff going for here. So like I said, I literally just walked in 15 minutes ago. I let the dog out, used the bathroom, and I'm sitting here in front of y'all, so I haven't been here long. Amber said, "Hi, Pops." Diva says, Can you play a song for me, please?" Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? David said, "Go breaking stuff. Don't know where to go to move. Don't know how to work on equipment." I'm going to figure out how to work on it, that's for sure. Hornby, thanks for the upload of your car new wheels. Oh, yeah. Mike says, "Hey, Randy." Hello, Mike. Cootie said, "So, I worked 9 to 6 yesterday. Was so excited to sit down and watch the stream. Ordered my food, and then y'all canceled. My food was completely messed up, and then my game wanted to break." Yeah, it was terrible. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Amber said, "Hi, Mike." Hi, Cootie. 14 people, 8 thumbs up. Life's just not right without the Randys. Amber said, "Hi, Mike." Hi, Cootie. Hornby said, "Bread and butter with cheese and ham." Yeah, well, I actually stopped at Taco Bell, and I know I'm going to pay for that one. I was really wanting a steak, but oh well. Randy and I went last night and got some ribs. Man, they were good. Mike said, "We are currently at the graduation party, but we wanted to come in and give y'all a like." Well, thank you, Mike. I do appreciate it. Chris, chats with Chris said, "Wow, what a DILF, DILF." Alright, I guess, I don't really know what that abbreviates, but hey. Hornby said Dunkin' Donuts are nice. I meant to go by Krispy Kreme when I was on the way back, but like I said, I was running behind, so I didn't get to. David said Taco Bell got steak burritos. Question is it really steak? I wonder if it's really meat, but it's cheap. I can get a taco burrito and some twist and a drink for $5, and they were out of lemonade, so they give me a Dasani bottled water in replace, so I was all right. Amber said my life was horrible without y'all. Today was the worst, but now that I'm watching y'all, it's better. Well, thank you. I'm glad that we make your day better. I hate it was bad without us, but makes me feel good. Goody said I was a little mad, not at y'all, but when I got my food and the tacos weren't in the bag, when I paid $45 for them, you bet your butt I was not very happy. Yeah, you better bet they don't care. When they throw them things together, they don't care. They're hoping you don't say nothing about it. Abdul says Duncan got stuck in my country. Got shut in my country. Oh, really? Emma says, hello, sir. Can you read this message? I'll read all the message if I can. Amber said, got enough snacks? Yes, Jane took care of us. She sent a lot of snacks to us. Daniel said, happy Saturday. Hello, guys. Hello, Daniel. Hornby said, Americans say chips. U.S. say crisps. Oh, really? Gabe says, I love trans women. There you go. I'm glad you love somebody. Carlos said, what's up, y'all, Pops? Hello, Carlo and Papa Renzo. Christopher said, my grandma got hit by a bazooka. Sorry. Squirrely says, need to deport 3-4 generations. Oh, come on. We're not doing that, Squirrely. This is a positive 5 thing. If you're going to come in and say that, somebody's going to delete you. I don't want that in here. I don't want that in here, all right? David said that was a little crabby as well, thinking about funds and how to pull stuff off, but the video made me forget a little bit. There you go. Eliza, is that right? Don't forget the rest. I hope your family is always healthy. Greetings from Indonesia. Well, thank you very much. Mr. Jordan said, can you eat Nutty Buddy for me? I'll eat one for you. Cootie said, rest in peace, Grandma Christopher. Amber said, I love me some plastic. Emma said, Donald Trump is Jesus Christ. I don't know about that, but okay. Christopher said, Gabe owners. Alexa said 9 and 11. Yep. It's showing 6 and 13 now. So Hornby says cheese chips are nice. Yes. As a matter of fact, they're not back there. We got those. They're down in the bays. I was eating some. Didn't bring them back up here. TYM said 90% of the papers used to enter the country for PR and temporary residence had some form of fraud. It probably did. I've never had to fill them out, so I don't know. Alex 6 and 12. Cootie said, Indonesia. There it is, Indonesia. Is that right? Amber said, Pops definitely knows I love plastic. Christopher said, would you or? TYM said, I like this man. Well, thank you. Carlos says, Vinsecki? What was I supposed to be saying? Barron says, hello from Ohio. David says, I think Obama was the best president. A lot of people put his color in front of his decisions. We agree to disagree, but we do not talk politics or religion or controversial subjects, so we will not discuss it. Thank you. XII says, I'm from India watching you from bed at 4 a.m. Well, thank you. Welcome. Amber said, oh, and Coochie. Cootie, not Coochie, Cootie. Coocha. Coochie. Oh, and Coochie, yes. Now I got you. I had to go back and read it again. We'll stick with the plastic. Ziwi said, there's a rat behind you. I'll wait till later and fix him. Hornby said, you are a working man. Yeah, I'm always working. Maria said, what the hell? Emo Randy. This is great. Temp said, what's up, host? More men would be into black women if chocolate milk came from brown cows. Okay, what a way to look at things. Maria said, what happened to your work shirt? I had to go to, I didn't have to, but she said I did. I went to Addie's dance recital, watched her dance, and I just got back. Carlos says, hello, Maria. Maria said, do you work with Black Magic now? Yeah. Maria said, wait a minute. Maria said, don't play dumb with me. I know it's black. Maria said, Amber said, there is Maria the Coochie Princess. I'm the Coochie Queen. Temp said, laughed my ass off. Sophie said, how are you today? I'm doing great. Hope you are. Burr says, what's 9 plus 10? Question mark. Maria said, you say it's gray to confuse me. Nope, I got a gray one and I got a blue one. Cloud said, sound like Cloud Bust Flight is talking about how gay they are. I'm not for sure. Craig Built says, hello everyone. Hello Craig. Maria says, Maria the who? Maria said, Coochie Princess. Cootie says, oh, that's what my boyfriend calls me. Cootie said, laugh my ass off. I'll shut up. Amber said, Maria, the Coochie Princess, yes. Maria said, your voice like someone who was smoking for the past 20 years. I know. Jane said, hey, Pops. Hello, Jane. Maria said, no, don't call me that. Hornby said, hi, Jane. Amber said, why, hun? Jane said, hi, Maria. Maria said, my voice isn't good either. Amber said, hi, Jane. Jane said, hi, Cootie. And Maria said, I can't speak right. Coco said, hello, Jane. Maria's sniffling with her nose. Yep. I believe me, I got you. I know what'll help me. Hold on just a second here. Let's see. Cootie says, hello, Jane. Tabran says, the cause of this war are large unknown. Some say both armies were fighting over their shared ancestors' land of. Like I said, we do not do controversial subject, politics, or religion. Brenda said, I saw a really beautiful orange car today. Cool. Jane said, hey, Carlo. Maria said, hi, Jane. And Amber said, okay, if y'all want to get into the deep subject, y'all can read Toad Brand, whatever his name is. Cootie said, what's up with the weird war comments today? Somebody just trying to get stuff started. Brenda said, I see the car. You see the car? Yeah, the Mustang. That was pretty nice. Real nice car. For a Mustang. Maria said, deep subject, question mark. Yeah. Kiko said, Randy, Randy look good in that color. Still perfect pink though. Prefer pink though. Amber said, back to you, Pops. Maybe that'll help. Woo. Goody said, Pops has gone to the dark side. You are bewitched, said MASA, make America straight again. Hawk Berlin said 81 O's Cutlass and F-150 10th. I like to have an 81 O's Cutlass. Red says, we were talking about movies in Hughes Live. Amber said, James said, drinking whiskey? No, it's actually Dayquil. I'm out. I wouldn't took NyQuil this late, but all I've got is Dayquil, so maybe that'll help me out. Brenda said, Pops on the dark mode today. Hornby said, I'm off to bed right now. Night, Pops. See you, Hornby. Thanks for stopping in. Mickle Pony said, hey, Pops, nice shirt. Got that Johnny Cash vibe. Hey, that's right. Maria said, is there something under your eyes? No. Nate said, $20 if you grow some hair. Take more than that, buddy. But I do, I got a beard. Donate to 20. Jane said, oh, you sick? Well, I'm not really sick, but it's just like when I start reading these, I start losing my voice. But I have been taking that Dayquil because, I think it's the weather changing back and forth. Now, Amber. Nate said, Dayquil will not give you hair. Don't want hair. That's the reason I shave it off. Kiko says, MRPA. Candy pink shirt. Again, there you go. Cootie Queen's Amber, weird comment. Brenda said, your right eye. No. Amber said, not weird, just the truth. Kiko said, ICGW, ice cold glacier water. I have the glacier water right here. Cody said, this isn't exactly the chat for that, but okay. Money with Peter says, keep doing what you're doing and have a nice day. Thank you, Money. You have a nice day. Appreciate you stopping in. Subly. Hello from Turkey. Hello. How you doing? Got me worried about my eye now, Maria. Got my eye itchy. Amber said, Pops like it. Maria said, not that, the other one. Well, this is my left eye. Maria said, you should wear pink one day. Maria said, F water. But there ain't nothing there either. $19 people, 19 thumbs up. Kiko said, I'm going to Turkey in a few weeks. Hell yeah, all right, cool. Goody said he might like it, but there are still kids that pop up in here. Maria said, there's something wrong. Matthew said, hi. Maria says, bring a mirror. Well, I see myself right there. I'm looking. I'm looking, same thing y'all are. Matthew said, Minnie said, man, can't we $15 people, 19 thumbs up. Maria said the screen is small and you take your glasses off so you can't look right. Well, okay. Whatever you say, Maria. If I got something on there, I can't see it. Kiko said, Randy, are you a robot? AI? No, I'm not a robot. I am not AI. What would made you ask that question? Maria's laughing with glasses. Cootie said could have fooled me. Ha ha. Matthew, I'm not doing either one, just to let you know. Maria said, I don't like it when you give up and say I'm all right. You're right. You're right, Maria. I agree with you. Maria says, no, I'm wrong. Hello, wrong. Maria says, triple X. Amber likes those 3 X's. Cootie said, what did you have for dinner? I went to Taco Bell and I got a burrito, a taco, and some twist. Maria said, dad jokes, oh Lord. Nickel Pony says, y'all have a long day yesterday, Pops. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's just right before I started to pick up, I had my day planned out. And I had a customer. And I fixed his tires, and then it took a little longer than I thought. So by the time I left here, got to Kernersville, got the skid steer, and got back, it was too late for live. Maria said, "Why is she like them?" Well, triple X usually means dirty movies. Kiko says I had some Mediterranean style wraps. Mediterranean. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Cool. Maria says, oh, Cootie said, sounds yummy, Kiko. Nickel Boner said, do y'all do the form of like front tractor tires? Yes, we have done front tractor tires. Maria said, I thought that was XOXO. I think XOXO means I love you, I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not for sure on that. But I think XOXO means I love you, I think. But 3 X's like that means dirty movies. Maria says, let me search it. Cootie said, XOXO, I think means hugs and kisses. Okay. I may be wrong. I always thought it meant I love you, but that's I have no idea when everybody starts putting all this stuff together. Kiko says Triple H. That's a boot, ain't it? Or does that Double H got cowboy boots? Maria says, yes, that's right. What part was right? What did I get right, Maria? Amber picks around about liking women, and it was just a joke. Okay, XOXO does mean hugs and kisses. Who was that? Cootie said it right. Is that right? Yeah, Cootie said that's what it meant. It's it's kind of like a joke. That's all, you know. She don't mean nothing by it. She just comes in, picks around about it. Maria said, "Oh, I thought she's in the movies." Nah. Grandma says, "Hi, pops." I think Cootie done scared Amber away. 13 people, 22 thumbs up. Amber knows she gets talking like that. I get to laughing and she likes to make me laugh. Grandma said, "I'm going to be in and out because I'm doing a live." Okay, Grandma, let me look it up right quick and give you a thumbs up and let it play. Wait a minute, I can't do that. Hold on. Hold on. If I do that, I'll lose everybody if I do that. Hold on just a second. Let's see, where's Grandma at? Here we go. Let me give Grandma a thumbs up and tell her and then there we go. I'll give you a like and thumbs up. Yours and Daryl's is playing in the background. Well, everybody didn't have to quit talking. 9 and 22. Grandma says, "Hi, everyone." Daryl says, "Hey, y'all." Hello, Daryl. Maria says, "Maybe you scared everyone with your black shirt." Maria says, "Open the subject." Cootie said, "Definitely the black shirt." Y'all really think this is black? Really? I mean, y'all not making a joke. Y'all really think this is black? Because it's actually gray. It's got a black stripe around the arm. And it's got, that's black right there. But it's a gray shirt. Prayers said, "Are you a doctor?" "Oh yeah, trust me, I'm a doctor." Marissa, "I swear to God it's black." Shouldn't do that. Pyrus says, "Or a professor?" "I'm whatever you want me to be right now." Jane said, "Looks black." Well, it's actually gray, but I understand. Marissa, "I swear by my dad's chickens. If I was lying, the chickens will die." That is mean. That is absolutely mean, Maria. Cootie said, "Damn, Maria, that's serious." Maria's got her cool shades on. Cootie said, "Chad is blind as shit." Well, like I said, just to show you, this is black and this is gray. The writing on the shirt's black. If it was black, you couldn't see the writing on the shirt. Maria said, "If you were a woman for the day, what would you do?" "I'd play with myself all day long." There is no good God but God. Muhammad says the messenger of God. Okay. Muhammad or whoever this is, thank you for your message. Appreciate you coming in, but we don't do religion. I do appreciate it. Nickel Pony's laughing. Grandma said, hi, Cootie. Grandma, I went over, I don't know if you heard me or not, but I went over to give you a thumbs up and just playing in the background. Brenda said, play with what? Really? With everything. Brenda said, I think something was in my ear. I couldn't hear you right. Cootie says, hey, Grandma. Brenda said, Lord, just kidding. Vest says, you're not arrested yet? Hell no. What would I be arrested? I've never been arrested. Cold Bath Baby says, the K were amazing people, great American history. Maria said, and for the women in the chat, there are you going to do when you're a man for the day? Mate KK, really? God dang. Paul said, now everyone home, only one name, only one slogan will. Every child in the world will man, what is wrong with these people? Grandma says, hi, Maria. Kevin says, time for a haircut, brother. Yeah, a couple more hours, I'll get one. Grandma says, hi, Paul. Nickel Pony says, you first, Maria, what would you do? Grandma said, hi, Kevin. Paul said, hi, Grandpa. Hello, Paul. Jane said, hi, Nickel. Grandma said, hi, Nickel. And hi, Jane. Maria said, Nickel Pony, I don't know. Yeah, you do. Y'all all do the same thing I do. Then said, what's J, she, main, ring, mean? I have no idea, man. Nickel Pony said, hey, Miss Jane. Paul, let's see. Nickel Pony says, hey, Grandma. Maria says, Lowell, no thanks. I wouldn't take my pants off, but you heard it before. I ain't heard none of your stupid shit, man. Goody said, chat, wild now. Oh my God, I know, right? Maria's dabbing. Maria says, what about you, Cootie? I'll read your comments when you start talking right. I don't want to delete it because it screws up my thing. Me reading it. If you want to talk right, I'll read your comments. If you're going to come in here and talk stupid shit and try to cause trouble, I'm just going to skip over your comment. Goody said, what about me, Maria? Maria said, about my question. Goody said, if I were a dude. Maria said, what are you going to do if you were a man for today? Goody said, helicopter, see, I knew it. Y'all ain't no different than we are. Maria said, what does helicopter mean? You need to search it before you keep talking about it. Brenda said both men and women can ride a helicopter. Search your phone what it means if a man does the helicopter. I don't trust you. I'm telling you before you keep talking about it to do your research. Goody said, laugh my ass off. Helicopter is the move the guys do. Y'all probably gonna see a lot of skid steer work on the videos the next couple days. Cause every minute I got free, I'll be on that skid steer. Once I fix the bucket, I'll have to work on the bucket in the morning. Jane said, it's a, Alexa said 7:22. Maria said, oh, you bad people. Jane said, how long do you have it? I've got it until he needs it. I mean, it was sitting in his yard with the grass dead under it where it'd been sitting there so long. So if he needs it for any reason, he knows all he's got to do is call me. And I'll have it full of fuel and take it to wherever he needs. So as long as he don't need it or somebody that want to borrow it or whatever, I'll keep it until he needs it. Maria's got her eyes shut. Ham says, best advice for a successful marriage and life: don't get married. I be honest with you, I don't think I'd ever get married again. I might do a contract or something like that, but marriage is not set up to be fair, so I say don't ever get married. Maria said, my nice innocent mind ended the day. I know there's certain reasons for marriage as far as religion and stuff like that, but the laws are not set up to be fair on a marriage. You can go get married and get a marriage license and get married. Then you get the license today, get married tomorrow, and but it takes you a year or longer to get a divorce. I think that's about as stupid as can be. Risen, you say it's a family friendly channel. Jason Lowell, I was going to explain it, Maria, but it wouldn't let me. Nickelbony says, Ham, marriage is give and take. Just don't take more than you give. Yeah, and the give and takes, usually you give and she takes. So I'm not saying all of them, and I'm not putting all women in that. I'm just saying marriage is not it's supposed to be a 50-50. Very few people in this world have a 50-50 marriage. Grandma says, hi, Alexis. Maria said people in the countries can't have sex until marriage. That's why people get married at young age. Well, you're not supposed to here either, but that don't stop them. Maria said, Jane, I think I would be more terrified if an old woman explained that. Maria said 50-50 question mark. Hell no. See, that's just it. That's just now I'm going to stay positive, so I'm not going to remember. I don't do controversial subjects, so it's probably best if we don't get on that. If we don't get on that subject, now you'll get my blood boiling on that subject, Maria. I'm just going to tell you. Alexa said 13 and 24. Jane said, kiss my butt, Maria. Old women, how do you think I got pregnant 4 times? She liked the helicopter. Alexa said, yes. Dog. Maria's laughing, Jane. Nick Opponent said, good law, Miss Jane. Cootie said, laugh my ass off terrible. Maria said, I can't stop laughing. Cootie, I think you run Amber off. That wasn't nice. Lex said, I just said that. Shargo says, Angelado, I don't know what that is. Maria said, well, good for you, Jane. I don't know what those words mean. I'm sorry. Brittany said, Jesus Christ is King, the only way to the Father. Thank you, but we do not do religion, politics, or controversial subjects. But I read your comment, and thank you for the comment. But we are worldwide. We try not to step on each other's toes here, out of respect for everybody. Jane, Maria said Jane knows all the moves. Brittany said amen by then. Cootie said, whoop, whoop, I have no remorse. I blame your shirt. Nickel Bonus said pregnant 4 times and still learn how to make pickles. Miss Jane, you're amazing to me. Keith said, good Saturday evening to all. Good Saturday evening, you too, Keith. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. Well, we all like to pick and cut up a little bit, Cootie. That's all she was doing. Sometimes they get me to laughing so much I can't breathe. I had to keep my composure about the helicopter thing, or Maria swear up and down I made her look bad, so I was just trying to get her to look it up before she said too much. Jane said, what happened? Oh, Cootie was talking, Amber was talking a little junk about her likings, and I don't think Cootie liked it too much. Maria said, yeah, I will cancel you if you don't tell me. Yeah, I don't want you to say or do anything. Out of the way. Maria said, if you didn't, I was going to name myself Helicopter Maria. That's the reason I figured I'd warn you, let you look it up before you say anything. Cootie said, no, I don't do that at all, Maria. Nickel Pony's laughing, Maria. Maria said, bad memories, but funny. We were trying to tell you, it was funny. We were trying to tell you in a nonchalant way. Yes, funny for me and everybody on the chat, except you. I thought the way you were going with it, I thought you thought it was funny. But blah, 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 blah. I did. Nick Capone said it was like playing with a hula hoop without the hoop, Maria. Dumbass, said Maria. TT said, hey everyone, how you doing tonight? Grateful to be here. Hello, TT. Thank you for coming in. Maria said you didn't. I did. Maria says, I don't remember that because you were too busy trying to go along with the joke and changing your name and everything. Jane said, Coochie Maria. Maria's got her upside down smileys. Maria said, don't you say that. Lake said 12 and 26. Hard to get a sign made and put it up there. Shadow said, Maria got some good coochie. Maria said, every time someone write coochie Maria, I feel like y'all talking about my coochie. Well, Shadow was, I believe. Oh. Alexis throwing a bunch of kisses. Don says, popo, kaka, okay. T says, hi, Jane. Maria says, don't dare you put that on your phone office. Nick Capone said, hey, Madison. Kiko said, waving. Did I miss Madison's name? I sure did. Sorry, Madison. Hello. I missed you. I'm sorry. Kiko's waving. Rosie said, hi. Hello, Rosie. Cootie Queen said, my man is coming home early from job today. Been away in New York for a week, and we might be going to a car show tomorrow. Awesome. Madison said, hey, Nickel Pony. Maria says, I'm going to block you if you did. Maria says, Madison. Cootie says, hi, Madison. Maria says, hey, wait a minute. Hey, Maria. Maria said, Maddie, how is Allie? Maddie said, hi, Cootie. Maddie said, back to her normal crazy self, Maria. I want to tell you something. That child eat a ton of damn popcorn today. I got a big old bucket of popcorn. I got it for everybody. But I was sitting there eating that popcorn. And Madison didn't want baby to have it because she's really not supposed to have it. But somebody already gave her some popcorn and she started eating popcorn out of my bucket. Good gosh. Maria said, good to know that. Maria said, popcorn, yes. You never heard of popcorn? Madison said she ate more food than the restaurant too. Damn, that girl was eating. But you could tell she had lost some weight from being sick. Cootie said she gonna be popping out kernels for weeks. I know, right? Jane said, Maddie. Kiko said, man, I haven't had popcorn in a long time. Suddenly want some. That's kind of the way I was. I hadn't had none in a long time. And I wanted something to eat because all I'd eat to that before then was a Pop-Tart. And I figured I'd get that in the water. And actually, I got a lemonade and a water. And the water was actually in a cardboard box like a carton of milk. That was crazy. Chris, I remember my dad used to bring us popcorn and we finished it in 15 minutes. Yeah. Maddie said, hey, Jane. Mary says, I know what popcorn is. Well, you asked. Popcorn question mark. So I'm just asking. Damn. You're a sensitive little hussy tonight. Nickel Pony said, off to the lake, everyone. Got a grill and take a loop in the boat. Y'all have a great night. See you, Nickel Pony. Thanks for stopping in. Brenda said, now leave the girl eating. That's okay. Oh, it's fine. She was fine. She could have all she wanted. Southern Sniper said, bro, built like a grasshopper. Kiko said, sounds good, man. Have a good time. Maddie said, yeah, Nickel Pony. See you, Nickel Pony. Sorry. Kiko said, I need popcorn and a side of purple crayons. Brenda said, you think I don't know anything? You ask the question. That's what the question mark at the end of a sentence is. And you put popcorn question mark. So I was just making sure you knew what popcorn was. Hell, I don't know what y'all know. Carmen says, hey, everybody. Hello, Carmen. How's the job going at Lowe's? Jane said, take care, Nickel. Gallup says, greetings from Turkey. Hello from Turkey. And they said, hi. Jane said, hi, Carmen. Matt said, hey, Carmen. Maria said, and I'm not sensitive. Cootie said, Kiko, all those crayons going to make you sick. AKZY said, is there a turkey? And said, Gallup said, hi, turkey. Mattis said, she's eating again now. Damn. Brenda said, what's wrong with the tone? AKZY said, me too. Kiko says, man, I love turkey. Maria said, okay, I think she's going to eat Addie if she got hungry again. Gallup said, Trance. Cootie said, you want some purple crayons with that, Kiko? Kiko said, you read my mind. I said, she did bite Addie the other day, did she? Maria says, I love turkey. Makes my blood pressure shoot up. Carmen said, you got a bunch of new people on they're here since last time I've been here. Yeah, well, we got several more people come in. But it's been a little while since you've been here too. Gallup said, I think Kiko means Turkish. AKZY said, I'm from Turkey too. Maria said, it's a very good city. Oh, you're talking about the city, sorry, or the country. Gallup said, turkey problems? Maria said, Madison, she's just testing her for eating later. AKZY says, did you watch Eurovision? No, I haven't. Maria said, we call the turkey chicken Romanian chicken. We think it came from Roman. I've been wanting to watch them. Kind of totally off the subject, but I've been wanting to watch a movie the past couple of weeks. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay awake to watch one tonight. I may put a video together after live and go my butt to bed. Nine people, 31 thumbs up. Mary said, did you see the movie I sent? Uh, I think I've seen everything you sent me. Gallup said, I have a question for you. Is Trump really gay? You know something? I have no idea. I really don't. I don't know why people come up with bullshit. Uh, I I don't know the man. It's not like I know his sexual orientation either. So I don't. And I don't know why you would ask a crazy ass question like that. Kiko said, "What movie you watching, pops?" Well, somebody told me, is it Man on Fire? It was pretty good. I was gonna watch it, but I don't know if I'm gonna feel like staying up tonight. I need to get up early in the morning and get working on that bucket, so I doubt I'll watch one. Maria said, once I told you about a movie and you write it on the paper. Yeah, Randy probably cleaned up. There's no telling where that paper went. Mattis said, got a little nibble. Carlos says, hello, Madison. Gabe said, okay. Maria said, The King's Speech. That's the movie. All right, I'll write it down again. Kiko said, that's a wild question, Gallup. Mary said, where do you put your phone when you do the lives? Right here. Mary said, write it on your hand. Then when I take a shower, I'll wash it off. Could everyone be sure to like the chat? Yes. Thank you. Madison said, hey, Carlo. American Maker said, hi. Oh, hello, American Maker. Could said, the stream. American Maker said, good to see you, everyone, again. Yes, good to see you, too. Mary said, so you see yourself many times? Yep, I can look there and here. My phone, I look at it to see how many people's in the chat and the thumbs up, because right now on my phone I'm showing 13 and 32, but on here it's only showing 2. So that's the reason I keep my phone on, so I can see how many people's in the chat and how many people's giving me thumbs up. Carlos says, how are the baby girls, Madison? Maria said, she said she's good. Good. Madison said, they're good, Carlo. Allie did real good during the dance recital, but there at the end, I think she was ready for a nap. She got a little rambunctious there at the end, but she did absolutely phenomenal. She sat in my lap, the bigger part of it, and she did real good. Carlos said, good to hear, Madison. Brad said, y'all really think I'm sensitive? I don't see that. Of course. Usually females don't see their negative stuff. They only see everything right. They never see their downfalls. Maria's got popcorn. Maria said, what do you mean by of course? I don't have to explain that to you. Sure, you're not gonna see that. You don't see your downfalls. You only see yourself being right. Maria said, when you say females and continue, I just lose interest. Oh, hell. Yeah, you don't want to hear nothing about negativity, and I'm not even supposed to be talking negativity. Keller says, do you love Russian? I love everybody, man. Cootie said, Pops, you better word yourself better. I know, right? I got people to just watch the channel just to try to find what I say wrong. Right? Make notes like I do over here. Make notes on what I did wrong, what they can use against me later in life. Rest, do you think that you are always right? Nope, I do not. I always try to do the right thing, but that don't mean I'm always right. Hell, I'm wrong a lot of times. I don't mind admitting when I'm wrong. Bird Lover said hi. Hello, Bird Lover. Marissa says, make a note. Randy said bad word. Hell, I know Randy uses bad words. Brittany says, oh, one last thing. It's not religion. It's a relationship with God the Father. It's still talking religion. And I'm not trying to knock religion at all, because I'm with you. I just try to respect, because we got people all over the world, and we try to respect different religions. I don't want to push my religion on somebody else. Don't want them to push their religion on me. We can come in here and be civil people and talk positively for 2 hours. And if people don't want to talk like that, then they need to find another stream to go to. I just ask for everybody to respect somebody else. And a relationship with God is a religion. Let's see. Marissa, you know your bad qualities. I've been told my bad qualities my entire life. Breathing's one of them. Devoid said religion is a choice better not taken. Marissa says you're the only simple person here. Marissa said keep your relationship with God to yourself. That's just it. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not one to, if somebody comes in here and just pops my head, they're atheists, that's them and their choice. I don't want them pushing on me. I got a family member that just gets so pissed off because we don't see eye to eye. He's pissed off because I don't see his way. I don't care if he sees my way. But he's just got to have everybody, people that push their religion or non-religion want everybody to feel the same way they do, and that's not what it's all about. You got the freedom of religion. Devoid Star said, but isn't God is dead? Question mark. Yeah. Technically, yes. Cootie said, glad Diva Pops and Maria, they're saying what I'm thinking. But like I said, it's no disrespect to nobody. We just ask that you respect everybody in the chat. If you want to bring that kind of stuff in here, just find another chat. It's not that big deal. I mean, I like to have you here. But if you're not going to follow the rules, please leave. Maria said, yeah, most of the time I don't like it listening to religion stuff. That's just about like any topic. I don't care what topic it is that you want to discuss. There's enough on here the good and the bad or whatever, whichever side you're on, you can look it up and see all kinds of reasons why it is or it isn't on both sides. Brenda said, I like to search about different religions and some information, but I don't like it when someone tries to convince me to that's what I'm trying to say. Cootie said, I wanted to say something, but I think I'd come off as rude. Maria said, Cootie, say it. Randy said, say it. No balls. Cootie said, I cannot. I don't want Jane mad at me again. Kiko said, say it. Carlos said, what's up, R3? Let's see. Kiko said, who is R1? That would be my real father, and he has passed on. Brenda said, I will always prefer for someone to be honest with me more than acting nice but bad behind my back. Yeah, I can't stand somebody that's too chicken shit to say up front and then go talk. We have that a lot in the chat. A lot of people go to other rooms and talk shit. I can't stand that. Randy's got, I can't see the picture, but got a chicken. Cootie said, you all right, Randy. I have no balls. Maria said, Jane is always mad saying say it anyway. Randy said, hey, Carlo. Hey, Cootie. Ryan said, hello, friends. I'm driving, so I can't read chat. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Hello, Ryan. Don't get yourself in trouble or anything. Appreciate you stopping in. Cootie said, y'all making me crack laugh my ass off. The Chippinator. Randy said, but you didn't answer my question. Hell, what was your question? I didn't know you asked a question. Ask it again, I guess. I'm not going to search back and look. Ask the question again. Randy said, hi, Ryan. Randy said, hey, Ryan. Kiko said, laugh my ass off, Cootie. Carlos said, what's up, Ryan? Randy said, Cootie, you're welcome to reach out to us via Instagram. Randy's got pictures. Cootie said, Chippinator, I have no Instagram. Randy said, I'm a sensitive person. Okay. That wasn't a question mark. Didn't have a question at mark at the end of it. Randy said, hello, all right, Cootie. Carlos said, Papa Renzo says he's happy the little one is better. Thank you, Papa Renzo. Maria says, okay, question mark. Yes, you are a sensitive person. If we say anything that's not perfect, you get all butthurt about it. Randy said, thanks, Carlo and Papa Renzo. Kiko's got his face up there. Cootie said, Maria, didn't you just get mad at Pops for calling you sensitive? See? See? Everybody sees it but Maria. Maria says, when? Cool Z-Wiz said, have you tried Little Debbie Cosmic Brownies? They are immaculate. Notice you have all those snacks behind you. I think I have tried them, but the snacks, Jane sent them to us, one of our listeners. We like to keep the snacks on the table for everybody to look at and talk about. Sometimes it's a controversial subject, but conversation piece, sorry. But she sent us a bunch of snacks. Carlos said, no problem, R3, you're welcome. Riz says he should explain why. I wasn't mad, Cootie, lol. I hate to tell you, I call that upside down face, but those are mad faces. And you put your button stuck on them. You use them ever chat. Cootie's got eyes. Say, Chad, I think she's getting a bit sensitive. Riz said, I just love them. Riz said, that doesn't mean I'm mad. Oh. I thought you put what you've seen to reflect on your mood. I guess I missed all the what they mean. Maria said, or pissed off. Randy said there's a whole list to cancel us on the community page because someone was upset. Yep. You're exactly right. Randy said, just joking with you. Good gosh, don't be so sensitive. They said, oh, that wasn't me writing that. Cootie said, it sounds like whomever made that list can suck it off. Maria said, don't know who did. We know. Randy said, I stabbed someone and said I was joking. Still got jail time. Oh, Lordy. Y'all back at home, Randy? I hadn't even seen it. Even them with my bad pimp. I don't know if y'all home or not. If I got notification, I hadn't seen it. Cootie said, Chippinator, Maria don't know what a helicopter was. We had to inform her. Maria said, y'all know it was a joke, right? The 99% of me here is just jokes that not real me. Even if I get mad, I'm not pretending. I mean, I don't think if I was mad, I'd put emojis like this. Yes, Maria, we know you're joking around. I mean, we think you do get mad sometimes, but we know that the list was a joke. Randy said, yeah, we home in-laws are coming to, here because a certain sister-in-law is sick and need an IV. Damn. Randy said, apparently. Randy says, how would I know what helicopter means? You're 18, aren't you? Lotus says, hello, Lotus. Randy said, it's a beautiful day. Knock, knock. Lotus said, what up, Randy and Randy? Hello, Lotus. I think I need some ice cream. I might go get me some ice cream before I make a video. That Taco Bell didn't sit too good with my stomach. Lotus says, hello, Marita. Cootie. Marita says, I didn't know anything about those stuff until I become 16, 17, and I'm still learning about them in college. Again, we don't know what you do and don't know. And if we think you know something or don't know something, you get all sensitive on us. Please said FYI, traps use income regards for a ball of shame and a shop full of spiders. Spirit got pay man is stuck inside his wrist. Watch a little horse breeder. Okay. Lotus Taco Bell. Cootie said, I had a milkshake earlier. Hey, Lotus. Kiko said, Pops, if you like coffee, you're going to try coffee ice cream. It's a killer. I don't like coffee that much. I like cream and sugar. Cream and honey. I wouldn't drink much coffee, especially in the summertime, if it wasn't because that's how I use the coffee to do the my honey intake. Randy said, okay, they're here. Y'all stay silly and remember my inside voice might come out. See you, Randy. Love you, buddy. Robert said, where is Randy Jr.? He's at home. He didn't come to the shop today. Addie had a dance recital, and we went to the dance recital, and then they went to eat they went and had plans after it, and I come back to the shop. Kiko said he's in the chat. Cootie said, Kiko, if you like coffee ice cream, Ben & Jerry's has an ice cream called Coffee and Coffee Buzz Buzz Buzz. It's the shit. Robert said, tell Randy Jr. Robert's first game is 109, second 103 in bowling today. I'll tell him. You doing good, Robert. Brent said, look, we took a lecture about me in Oregon last week. I was funny while the professor was explaining and everything. Lotus said, what's new over there, Randy? Well, I got the skid steered, and that's why we didn't have a live last night. I got about 10 stumps removed today, and I broke the bucket, so I got to fix it in the morning before I can start back. Kiko said, yes, Cootie, that's the damn best one. Rich said it was. They put the worst pictures ever. Robert said, I got one strike today in bowling. Tell Randy from Robert. I'll tell him. Lotus said, try not to knock any trees over on Randy this time. Just kidding. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we went and got it yesterday. And Randy told me when I told him we was going to get it, he said, it's Friday. I'm not getting off early. I'm not cutting no trees, and I'm not in a hurry. Because it was on a Friday. We both got off early. And he was cutting trees, so he said he wasn't doing that. Brett says, and now I have to ask my dad to print them so I can study. Brett said he's probably going to ask me what you need that for. Robert said, how is Robert's work jacket doing? Still hanging over in the corner? Carlos said, what's up, Lotus? Scooty said, we learned about male and female anatomy in the middle school. Maria's so crazy that they teach you that in regular grade school. Kiko, yeah, it is. I can eat a whole bucket of in one sitting. Brenda said, to put it in my room and look at it, Dad. Oh, Lord. Lotus said, tell him your blindness, old man. Tell him mind your own business, old man. I know, right? Salt says, hello, everyone. Hello, Saltwater. Carlos said, what's up, Carlos? Saltwater said, hi. Maria said, Lotus. Leo Lee said, if I were the devil, first thing that I'd do's, I'd come off like I give a damn about you, let you catch a peek of your greatness desires, and then I'd watch you flame your watch the flames in your eyes burn. Yep. Brenda said, yes, we learned about the male-female body science 13, 14 years old at school. Carter said, Lotus, only Nitro's, what the F? He back. How many chances we gonna give him? Y'all discuss that on something other than this live. We don't need to bring other people's lives in this one. Cootie said, Leo coming in sounding like a angel's teenager. Yeah. Kiko said, me after divorcing emo music, discovering emo music, what the hell? Leo said, nah. Lotus said, I get tired of blocking him. Cootie says, ha ha ha, Kiko. Brenda said, most students will not come to those classes because they are shy. I bet you sat up front, didn't you?
Ooh, what is that? Show me the helicopter.
Brenda said, yes. Carla said, okay, Lotus. Leo said, I'm free from the social mindset that corrupt us. Brenda said, stop, I can't. Brenda said, show me the helicopter. Cootie said, show me the helicopter. Ooh. And Daryl said, bought a loader? Question mark. No, you remember the guy that's kin to Randy? Well, it's Randy's dad-in-law's brother. I don't know how you say all that, but he's the one that let us use it before we got the shop and everything. And then when we first got the shop, I used it, and it's been tied up. And then I finally asked him, could we use it the other day? He told me to come get it. Leo says, I'm a man who walks for the Lord, not for the government. Lotus says, the cat came back the very next week. The cat came, I thought I was going to, but the cat came back, just want to stay away. Okay. Mary says, I'm so hungry for knowledge. I bet so. Leo said, did you get zebra cakes yet? I did not. I like them, but I didn't buy any. I haven't bought any yet. I probably won't buy any snacks until these are gone. Alexa said 14 and 34. I'm showing 35, but you're right. Lotus said, Carlo, it's it. Mike says, hi. Hello, Mike. R1UR9J. Leo said, what's your favorite Debbie dessert? I like those, I think it's Little Debbie's, the coffee cake. That's the only non-chocolate one I really like. But I don't know about favorite. I just like them all, to be honest with you. Most of them. Brenda said, Lord, my friend, she used to have bad marks in biology, but in that subject that was about intercourse, she had 90 of 100, and the teacher looked at her in a suspicious way. Carlos said, yep, I do. Lotus. Scooty said 37 more minutes. Yeah, if I make it, I might. If the chat's going good, I'll stay. If it slows down, I may call it a little and go get me some ice cream, but we'll see. Leo says, I don't like chocolate. I hate them. Really? A lot of people don't care for it, but I do. And believe it or not, I even like white chocolate, even though some people say it's not real chocolate. Lotus said it's annoying. Red said now she's smart. Leo said I like chips and steak. Yep. I didn't know they made a a steak snack. Brenda said, that's why I try not to have full marks in those subjects. White chocolate isn't real chocolate. I do not care. I still like it. I do not care. It's still called white chocolate. Listen, I do not care. I like white chocolate. Leo says, I'm more of a jerky and sunflower guy. Leo said, but anyways, when we get going to see some more tire smoking around here, I don't know. I'm trying to clear to get the next step going, but we actually there's a event tonight, but because of what we had going on today, we didn't even order tires. We've got some used stuff here. We might could do a couple, but we hadn't even changed them over. Randy's got some good tires on his to play with, but I don't have mine. Still showing the cords. Brenda said, then stop saying chocolate. I like it. I like white chocolate. It's called white chocolate. Lotus said, white chocolate is tasty. Leo said, white chocolate is the best chocolate. Brenda said, lol. Lotus said, chocolate. Cody said, white chocolate is okay if in a Raffairo. I don't even know what that is. Carlos said, white chocolate ain't chocolate. It's got no cocoa in it. I don't care. I like white chocolate. And I cannot lie. Maria said, white chocolate for the weeks. Lotus said, cookies and cream. Hershey's. Yeah, I like that too. White chocolate Reese's cup. That's probably the best. Maria said, he's talking about white chocolate like it was his beloved. No, I just don't understand why. It's kind of like the religion thing. I just don't understand why somebody's got to correct me when the name of it is white chocolate. I don't give two shits if it's real chocolate or not. It's called white chocolate, and I like it. Every time I say I like white chocolate, I don't need 15 people to tell me it's not real. Hell, y'all done told me that. Brenda said white chocolate is like religion. Oh my God. I'm just saying, if you can't understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry. Leo says, my African American friend told me this joke. By the way, he said, why do white American people only have nightmares? Because the last one got shot. Hello said, the persistent, yes, that word. I know what it is. Fred said, Randy, do you worship white chocolate? That's explaining a lot. Carlo said, haha, lol, pops. Brenda said, lol, I understand you clearly. Okay, I'll stop saying white chocolate isn't real chocolate. Thank you. That would be very nice of you. Lotus said, that messes up but funny. That's messed up but funny. Brenda said, did you hear me? I will stop saying that white chocolate isn't real chocolate. And I said, thank you. Did you hear me say thank you? Oh, by the way, I like white chocolate. Cootie said, laugh my ass off, Maria. Leo said, what if white chocolate is real chocolate and the other chocolate is fake chocolate? Think, people. Yeah, exactly. Do you really think this water is really glacier water? That it came from that somebody sat out there in a boat and let it drip in here from the glacier melting? Lotus said, white chocolate matters. And Maria said, I like how subject is changing fast in the chat. Maria said, how we were talking about religion and then about helicopter and now about white chocolate. Cootie said, ice, cold, glacier water. Lotus said, it's rain. Is it raining over there? No. I don't think they call for rain for the next few days. Leo said, white chocolate lives matter. Don't call me chocolate because I said that. Maria said, stop, y'all. Kiko said, ICGW. Rav said, what's bro? Hello, Rav. Leo said, I only like white chocolate because I'm white. Rav says, any job your shop? No, sorry. No non-paying jobs. Rav says, Lord Leo, I think Randy is like the white chocolate for the same reason. Cootie said he walks like he broke a butt cheek. Just kidding, Pops. I get set and my back gets hurt. Lotus said you should try some of that dark chocolate. Oh, it's got a, careful, it might not be real chocolate, Lotus. Kiko says, Cootie, FFS, lol. Leo says, Maria thinks bell peppers is spicy. Wow, we stuck on 35. 12 people, 35. Maria says we sat in classes for 2 hours. Our butt starts hurting sometimes. Yes, I mean, they do hurt, but when I stand up, it's like my lower back don't want to work right. I look like a crippled until I walk it off. Lotus said, hey, I learned a long time ago, if you like something, don't ask how it's made. Exactly. Kiko said, Iraqs eat spicy food. No, I think they do. I think Maria likes spicy food. Goody said, I think Maria could outspace you, Leo, not gonna lie. Goody said, outspice. Leo said, probably. And Maria said, really? Can you stand now? Maria says, I love spicy food. I can stand, it just hurts to stand up. Leo said, but if I get high, I'm winning. Maria said, well, you just stand up for eating. I didn't say I couldn't do it. I said it hurts. Cootie says, Maria, he has priorities. Yeah. I got to get my sweets. Well, said Maria wants to see your pain. I know. I don't know why people get a thrill out of seeing me in pain. Lotus said she feeds on it. Maria says, bad friends. He won't stand for his friend. Leo said he said for the all. He set him for all the dark chocolate lives that wasn't taken by evil white chocolate cops. Brenda said, that's a bad thing. I don't like to see other people's stuff. Lotus said, it makes you more powerful. Hugh said, hello, Randy, and hello, Maria. Hello, Hugh. Lotus said, what's up, Hugh? Maria said, suffer. Hugh said, hello, Lotus. Scooty says, he'll stand up to do a backflip, though. Kiko said, welcome, you. You said, hello, Cootie. Arap says, hillbilly. You says, hello, Leo. Lotus said, donate $20. He will stand up. Yeah. Cootie says, hey, Hugh. Hugh says, hello, Kiko. Leo says, I'm not racist, but I like NASCAR, so I'm going to technology. I'm technically a racist. Cootie said, is that a threat? Brenda said, oh my God, Randy, look behind you. You should stand, look. For everybody in the chat to give $1.99, I'll stand up for Maria. You said, hello, Leo. Maria said, there's ice cream behind you. Now, I'd get up for ice cream. He goes, that purple crayon behind you. You said, man, we will be calling to figure out this X5 360 just came in. Oh, really? Cool. Goody said, Kiko, you're killing me with the purple crayon shit. You said, hello, Lexus. Ernest said, doctor, I think I'm a wigworm. And a TP doctor said, take it easy. You're too tense. Alexa said, $1. Leo said, I'm not really racist, by the way. We know you're just joking. I hope. You said, how are you feeling today, Randy? I'm all right. I'm feeling good. I took some medicine earlier because I'm about to lose my voice. Lotus said I had to get my own box of Nutty Buddies. Alexa said 11:37. You said hello, Ernest. Leo said you see the new Ford Raptor? I'm not. Rez said, Lowell, I remember that video of little girl who said, Mommy, there's a girl behind you. You said your voice is scratchy, so you have a cold. I hope you feel better, brother. Thank you. I guess that's what it is. I mean, I don't really feel bad or anything. I am kind of weak, but I mean, you know, I feel like it'll be gone soon. I figured it's just the weather changing. Ernest said, hi, you. Cootie said, I would donate 20 to see him stand up, but I would donate 20 to see the man actually dance. Brenda said, now how I'd sleep tonight after the helicopter thing. Going like this. Probably drooling. Leo said, what's your dream truck? I'll be honest with you, I would like to have my old Datsun, 1977 Datsun King Cab truck back, but I would like to have a, it's probably a 2014, 15, 16, something like that, of Chevrolet 4-door, two-wheel drive, lowered down with the big motor in it and everything. That's probably what I'd really like to have. There's one on close to the railroad that I really like the looks of it. They do have a picture of a Corvette truck supposed to be real fast. I do like it, but I don't think it's in production. I think it's just an AI thing. He said, if you're not coughing up yellow or green stuff, it's a cold. Yeah, I'm not. Lotus said, going to have some weird dreams tonight, Maria. Maria said, stop. Kiko said, that would be one of the best ways to spend 20 bucks. Maria said, I can't imagine it. Leo said, my dream truck is rather a Ford Raptor 2026 or a King Ram Yellowstone. Yeah, they both nice trucks. Goody said, now they do have a new Chevrolet truck. They're not going to build a bunch of them. You can go up there and order it. They're not just sitting on the lots. And it's got, it's a standard cab short bed with that big V8 in it and it's straight gear. Now I'd like to have that. I think it's supercharged, I think. Goody said, my man did the helicopter once and I stood up and left the room. We were not having that. Lotus said, we all know you already have imagined it. Ernest said, my dog got no nose. How does he smell bloody disgusting? Lotus said, Lord Goody, not impressed, huh? Maria said, Lotus, shut up. Lotus said, didn't say please. You didn't say please. Goody said, Lotus, that's not that. I just don't want to see it twirling around. Leo said, Chevy is for them, you know who. Nah, that's them Raptor guys. Maria says, you weird people. Goody said, Voldemort? Mark? What does that mean? Leo said, dogs have such great sense of why do they have to sniff each other's butts? I don't know, but if you could get away with it, you would too, going down the road. Lotus said, you hang out with us, Maria, you're weird too. Maria says, Voldemort is Harry Potter character. Oh, okay. Leo said, Raptor guys are just horny rednecks. Ricky, I hear you. Maria said, she's very weird. Maria says, your mama is. My mama's dead. Lotus said, yes, you are. Alien. Leo says, I'm not a horny redneck, though. Goody says, damn, bringing out his mama into this. Yeah, she's not even alive to offend herself. How dare her? Maria said, it's so hot here. Kiko said, good night. I'll see you, Kiko. Thanks for stopping in. Maria says, I don't know how I'm going to sleep. I wouldn't sleep under the air conditioner and you might get a cold. Lotus said, dang. Maria said, well, I forgot your mom is dead. Goody said, good night, Kiko. Matter of fact, she just had a birthday a couple days ago. Maria said, sorry, Randy, Mom, we love you. I know you're just picking. Leo said, you know what I used to love to do as a teenager? I used to go to the Amish and tell them Bigfoot was the president of America and other wild stuff. You said, now Maria, a terrible old Tommy. Oh my God. Maria said, I think she used to make good meals. My mom could cook. She did. She always made sure we had food. We didn't have a lot of money. We eat good. Maria says, mine too. Leo said, my mom cooks a mean rabbit stew. Cool. Goody said, your fish mother can cook a meal. Sounds suspicious. Goody said, one time she said, don't worry, if we don't have food in the fridge, I'll cook your dad. And you say we, people. Ernest's funeral Congrades was passing a golf course. The golfer tipped his hat. This May said, did you know the deceased? Of course, I was married to her for 30 years. Then says, y'all can't be disrespectful to the dead or people's moms. Goody says, y'all be sure to like the stream 14 more minutes. Maria said, every time she takes care of us, my dad gets jealous. I laugh at her talks. Mike said, I've survived last graduation and tonight's graduation party. All right, cool. Leo says, my dad died before I was born. Sorry about that, Leo. That's bad. Leo said, do you still have all your digits, Mike? Maria says, he said you don't take care of me like you do the kids. Mind you, that's 48-year-old man. Maria says, we're kids. Leo said, that's probably the reason I was wild as a teenager. Mike said, hi, Maria and Cootie. Cootie says, hey, Long. Maria said, hi, Mike. Mike says, I do, Lotus. How are you? Leo said, Mike Hunt is my favorite actor. Lotus says, I'm good, man. You made good. I'm good, man. You made you survive. Maria said, what are you eating? Smarties. Candy called Smarties, trying to make me smarter. Trying to keep my throat wet so I don't lose my voice. Maria said, those won't make you smarter. Cody said, I don't think the candy is working. No. Leo said, brother, you release what I just got you. Brother, you release what I just got you say. Loans, Mike said, Maria, thanks for checking out the comment on my video today. Leo said, why? So why the called Smarties then? I have no idea. Maria said, you're welcome, Mike. Maria said, I don't think I had Smarties before. Really? They're just a little bitty old, basically just sugar. Leo said, say Mike Hunt and think about what it sounds like. Maria said, let me see them. Cootie says, y'all have a good night. Got to get off, take a shower, clean the house, and a bit. Y'all have a good night. See you, Cootie. Thanks for coming in. Never did focus, did it? JJ said, let's go. Pull up. Send address. You smoke, smoke you. Maria said, oh, of course, I know them. Jerry said, let's go. Aspirologist said, bring back childhood. Greetings, Earthling. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Maria said, I ate them before. You stand up for food. JJ said, let's go. Maria said, greetings, ma'am. Jay said, smoke you. Lotus said, here come the trolls. Yeah. Hey, trolls, if y'all don't mind, hit that like button for me. Yes, Maria, I didn't want to not show you what it is. You get all sensitive if I don't do what you ask. Mike said, where are we going, Jay? Jay's typer only can type certain things. Maria said, I'm not going to be sensitive about that. Jay, did you hit the like button for me? Maria said, just say your black hurts. Lotus said, probably the address to his mom's basement. Mike said, in all caps. Uncle Charlie said, get the beef, eggs, bacon, chicken. Yeah. We'll probably do that tomorrow. Nicholas said, hey, Randy, brother, how are you? I'm doing fine. Hope you are, Nicholas. Uncle Charlie said, carnivore. We talked about it. We ain't started it yet. Leo says, JJ, I have remodeler brother. Please come to my house. Skinwalker says, I love your haircut. Thank you. I just did it this morning. Nicholas is waving. Jay says, put you back in chains. Nicholas said, I'm good. It's cold right here. Maria said, until this day, I did not know what Randy's eyebrows look like. Leo said, I just bought a new AR and I had a bad hunt. JJ come to my house. Staying off the grid said, clean the bathroom today at my new job. Cool. Gay, bearded homosexual. Nicholas says, like number 40. Yeah, thank you. Leo says, JJ, stop being an asshole and trolling. Maria says, okay, bye, Randy. Have a good night. It was nice talking to you. I laughed a lot. Thank you, Maria, for coming in. Lotus says, Mike, you still here? Lotus said, do us a favor. Maria said, in fact, I laughed in loud voice. I didn't know if my family heard that. Leo says, JJ, the trolling isn't even funny. Mike says, I am Lotus. Leo says, and my mom, JJ. Leo said, if you're going to troll someone, be funny. Yeah, please. Nicholas showing popcorn. And penguin waving. Lotus said, probably a kid. Oh, I'd say so. He probably stopped because his mom called him up from the basement. Mike said, better the IQ of a child. Yep. Ten people, 42 thumbs up. Leo said, peace, brother. I'm headed out. Subscribed and may the Lord bless you, your Lord and family and souls. Have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. I always go back and subscribe to everybody that subscribes to us. If for some reason it means you're not public. But if I don't, let me know and I'll be glad to. Lotus said 43. Yep. Ernest said, a man and his son were walking along when they noticed his dog humping another. Her son asked, what are they doing, Dad? Said, he pumping up because he is flat, son. And I seen Uncle John pumping up Ma. I don't know what that is, but they said hi, and they said, in. Carlos said, 86. Oh, said Lotus. Mike said, hi, Carlos. Nicholas said, peace. Carlos said, dang it now, I have to go cook. Carlos said, hey, Mike. Lotus said goodnight all. Mike said goodnight. Say goodbye. Ernest said, I got to go now. God bless. And good night to everyone. See you, Ernest. Thanks for coming in. Good night. Alex said yes. Ernest said, see you in the next video. Say goodbye. Flippy. 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 Y'all have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this. And remember, keep it silly. Thank y'all.